people. Mike, you see where this has the marketing potential here is the most significant one that exists today. Because here's the whole thing. This never goes away. It never goes away. So what questions do you guys have on this? Because I wanted to share this with you because this is a way that you can move, I feel, in a service business today. I asked Tim one time. Tim is a branding expert, the guy I told you about. I said, Brandon, I interviewed him on a NCSG webinar 6 months ago. How's a person take a business to the next level? If God was going to open up business, how's he take it? He said, well, give me an area. He said, give me Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte, North Carolina got some chimney sweeps? I said, yeah. Has it got some strong ones? I said, got one real strong one in Charlotte. Right? Right, Tony? We got one super stout one in Charlotte, right? And we got some others. He said, good, that's where I want to go to bed. He said, I said, I want to take next level. He said, if I wrote a book, came in that marketplace, I'll take over and I'll take it over. That's how strong this is, guys. That's how strong the potential is.
People will throw your business card away. They will throw that book away.
What about pictures and labels?
If you want them.
There's no pictures in here.
It's not in there, but yeah.
You can put anything you want in here. Anything you want. It's whatever you want. Your picture.
Color costs more.
Huh?
If you do
Why
black
did you
and
not
white,
add
it's
it?
less.
Why did you not add any pictures to yours?
I didn't want to.
Didn't want to?
Didn't want to.
He didn't want to be seen with that ugly ponytail.
I didn't know what to put picture in. One of the things that we did is we went through this.
Well, the ponytail for one thing.
One of the things that came through here, if you noticed, when it came back from editing, one of the things was quotes would be an excellent addition to your book. And if you look through there, do you see there's quotes throughout this book? Now, when I use the quotes, we got to research every one of them quotes to make sure they're not copyrighted. Every one of them. You can't use a quote that's over so many years people own quotes. Okay? You cannot use the yes attitude in anything published. That's trademarked by Jeffrey Gitomer. You can't use your sales suck. It's copyrighted. You can't. Redneck joke is actually copyrighted by Jeff Foxworthy. So you got to be very, very careful. It's original work.
Now you can put other people's quotes, like I put Ziegler's quotes, but you have to give him credit for it.
Yeah. You got to credit. It's called fair use, but that's what your publisher will do. But part of this is being a leader. And once you've done this, you're going to become a leader. You're going to be recognized by people. You're going to move to a whole new level. People are going to look at you in a whole new light. And I've watched so many people. We have seen doctors, lawyers, corporation owners, you name it. And it's amazing what this is doing. You're not writing books to make money. You're writing a book to build your authority. And when you look at it, Ken, you're dead on the money. $32,000, it can bring you hundreds of thousands of return if that's what you need to do. It really can. So it's whatever degree that you want to do this in. What would you add to this, Cheryl?
I would say once you start, get you a notepad, keep it with you. Because the idea is you think the mind map, my mind map is my next book. But I keep a notepad with me all the time. But the thing about it is I have people now that know, and it's just a business card book. It's coming out. You know now exactly where the book's going to. I'm training on helping people to assist with their parents. All of a sudden, I became this person that just took care of Jerry's parents. To somebody that knows what she's talking about. And I did nothing but write exactly what I did for 20 years. Well, this one's for 1 year, but the book will be for a 20-year span that I've done exactly what I would have done without the book. But all of a sudden, my phone's ringing. get questions. Now, if my phone ringing is not always a job, 90% of the time your phone ringing is. And again, they won't throw it away.
So here's our ending thoughts. You're going to have to tell people, and you're going to have to tell people, and you're going to have to tell people. You're going to have to exhibit leadership. Take an example of telling people. How many people got parking tickets during this meeting? 1, 2, anybody
I'll
else?
let you know in about 25.
How many emails did I give you with a map to tell you where to park and added the next one on? Everybody remember those emails? How many people had to email me on Sunday or Monday? Hey, where's that hotel? I lost the email. How many emails do we send out? So you see what you got, and that whole point of this is you got to tell them. Right, Cheryl?
Over and over.
You got to tell them. You got to.
And these are not, this is not dumb people. This is everybody. This is Jerry. I mean, there's.
I didn't get no parking ticket.
But anyway, I mean, yeah, do I tell him things more than once? Yeah. I mean, I try not to be a bitch about it often. But,
Matter of opinion.
but anyway, seriously, it's not, knowledge is not something you can usually pass in one vote.
Okay.
So it's an over thing, guys.
Okay, so, has this time been valuable? What could we have done better? I'm serious. If you know a thing that we can do better, we won't do this. We're going to be doing what, this is kind of, so it's kind of like working with Cheryl. This is the first time actually that we've never done training like this together, right? And we did a lot of outdoor training for years.
Yeah.
But actually of this venue, it's like this is new because there's things here, and I saw her skills coming into this, and I saw where it could fit in. Like I said, it's two different sides, working from two different brain powers, two different things, and bringing these thoughts together. I had no idea what she was going to teach you guys. She had no idea what I was going to teach you guys. Y'all understand that? I had not seen her program till you saw her program. She had not seen my program till you seen it, right? She sits here, but if you look at the whole thing about this, she's spoken to you from the Ziegler point of view. I've spoken to you from the Maxwell point of view. I've spoken to you from the Getterman point of view. We've both spoken to you from the Wingate point of view. We've spoken to you from our points of view. We've talked about pain. We've talked, telling. We've talked about influence. We've talked about respect. We've talked about relationship. This is my fear. Don't go home and not change. If you go home and not change, nothing's going to change for you. It's just going to be over and over and over and over again. And if you go home and you don't change, you just wasted days out of your life for nothing. And I know, I told you many times, I don't tell you this to pump you up. I know there is so much intelligence in this room. You agree with me? Now you got to know, I know many of you much deeper than you do. Okay, I do. I know many of you, I know the details, I know how your business is run, some of you I don't. But I know the challenge you faces, and I know, and what's there. And like I said, this entire event was put together based on a review of 6 years going into 35 years of how do people get their dreams, of watching people on this roller coaster ride, and how do we stay up here, and how do we get discouraged, and what's getting us discouraged. And this was the thing I kept coming back to. And it really didn't hit me until last year. And when I was sitting in Orlando, Florida, and I was listening and being, to John Maxwell last year, all of a sudden it started to hit me. It's all about leadership. It's all about leadership. And when I looked at all the segments and I looked at all the problems, it's all about the influence. It's all about the respect. It's all about the way you touch each other. And when you look through this, you look back at your own life, right? I mean, let's face it. I have bared my guts to you guys in here, okay? Many of you know it. It's not a secret. Being able to tell these stories, this is the keynote presentation part 2, but being able to tell this story and not going emotional, that is hard to do, right?
Extremely.
It's hard. It's one of the things I've had to learn to do. It's hard to talk about your mother's death. You sit here. But unless I talk about my mother's death, how can I make you understand that I realize about your mother's death? What it's like, my father's death. I've never lost a child. I don't know what it's like. I don't know what I would do if I lost a grandchild. I don't know what I would do. I have no idea. I have no
I
idea.
pray I never do.
I would never do. That's not supposed to happen. We're not supposed to outlive our children and our grandchildren the way it is. So, if this time was of value to you, if you can post any kind of testimony on Facebook to the value of this with us, that's all I ask you to do, and only if you feel like it's valuable to you. That means a lot.
And it's not knowing y'all, I want to say, I haven't spoke to a lot of you before. I have thoroughly enjoyed the last 2 days getting to know you, and I hope that anything that I said was of value. And I think Jerry says we're both here saying thank you from the interior of our heart for letting us give you this time.
Okay? So, safe travels and goodbye.